Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Hargraves. We are doing this week a spooky type thing. We are going to do pumpkins in the moonlight, pumpkin patches, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, we do a set of 3. Now, you usually do 3 of things in artwork because it is more interesting. It creates kind of almost like a triangle, so your eye looks at it better, okay? Instead of just 1 or 2, 3 and 5 have a tendency to look really good. So we're gonna do 3. We're gonna make 3 pumpkins in the moonlight, and I will show you what we're doing, okay? Now, if you do not celebrate Halloween, it is okay. You can do fall pumpkins in the moonlight. You do not have to put faces on them, okay? So let me show you. First of all, we're going to draw 3 pumpkins, okay? So I'm going to use all of my space. I'm not going to make them really small. Now you see how I use my space. I didn't make them this big, right? Like this big. I used all of my space. Now there's a funny thing that goes on pumpkins. And what that is that they usually have a top on them. So they kind of look like this. Now here, I'm going to show you how, now you're in 4th grade now, so I'm going to show you a little, see, look at, I'm making them look 3D. Did you see how I did a circle on the top? And I kind of did that. See if you can do that, okay? See, I'm going to do it again. See, I'm going to do this, I'm going to erase this. And I'm going to draw a pumpkin, a thing like that, okay? This one I'm going to make go the other way. So if you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but see how I did that? Let's see if you can do that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make lines on them. Lines start at that point right there. So watch. And there's a point down here. So watch. They kind of do this. Now they look like real pumpkins, don't they, with the pumpkin lines on them. All right. See if you can do that. All right. Line down here. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Like some people like to draw a red line down the middle too. Okay, it's up to you. Same thing here. Do it like this. Do you see how I bent the line? Didn't make it straight. If I make it straight, they look weird. That's the only one that straights that one. This one, they bow. You see how they bow? Okay, so now I am ready to decorate with my face. Okay, so now I drew all my little faces. I just made triangles. Notice the middle one, he looks a little bit like a clown because, you know, I hate clowns and they scare me. So I made that, okay? You can do whatever you want. Now the next step is gonna be to decorate, and we're gonna put the moon in there. So now I have started my first pumpkin. Do you notice how Mrs. Hargraves, on the lines, when she was done, she took a brown crayon, and then what she did was she lined it all. She also left a spot that shows you where the like the carving would be. Okay, you don't have to do it this way, and don't forget, you know what, don't forget the curly cues, because those have to go with pumpkins because they're vines. Okay, so for my next one, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to make him orange, and then I think I'm going to make him look like he's lit up though, so it'll be a little different this time. Do you notice how Mrs. Hargraves is following the lines that she originally drew with your pumpkin? She's following them. She's not going this way, she's following them. That makes things look a little more real and a little bit more, I guess you could say, professional. So now I'm done with my second one. I didn't do a very good job of coloring now that I'm looking. But it'll be okay though. The lines again. See how I'm doing lines again? With a brown crayon. Okay. Doesn't look too bad, huh? So here's my last base. Now, if you notice, I am coloring the background. I am going to make it midnight blue. So I am going to put blue. Then I'm going to put a little black over it. Okay? So there you go. I also used a little bit of blue and black to make my background. Maybe I'll put some stars in it or something yet. But this is a really simple project, guys. And you're learning to use your space. Notice I didn't leave a whole lot of space. Okay, that's called negative space, by the way. That's positive, that's positive, that's positive. Okay. All right, you guys go ahead and start your own.